Hello everyone and welcome to our lesson for today. For today's lesson, we will be looking at the first part of getting to know letters. So let's get started.
Materials.
All you need for our lesson today is just your thinking cap, so let's get our brains ready. There are 3 learning targets for our lesson today. The first target says, I can identify a key word for the vowel O. The second target says, I can identify the short sound for the vowel O. And the last target says, I can identify the name and sound for the letters B, O, and W.
Read aloud.
We are going to read a poem today. I want you to listen carefully as I read through the poem, noticing each word. The title of our poem is Would You Ever? So get ready to listen and notice. Would you ever wrestle a bear after he ate a juicy green pear? Would you ever play a game of Go Fish with a sad, lonely octopus if that was her wish? Would you ever jump into water like ice if the bear and the octopus said it was nice? Would you ever? What do you say? Would that be a super fun day? Wow! Did you hear any rhyming words in our poem? Yes, I did too. I heard the words bear and pear, fish and wish, ice and nice, say and day.
Sounds.
This is a picture of a bear. The sound that we hear at the beginning of the word bear is the B sound for the letter B. Can you make that sound? B. Yes. I wonder if we can think of some other words that make the B sound just like in the word bear. Can you think of some? I thought of some too. I thought of the words bug, bird, and bow. Nice thinking. This is the letter O. This is for the word octopus. The letter O makes the ah sound, and it is a vowel. Can you make the ah sound like in the word octopus? Nice job. I wonder if we can think of some words that make the ah sound just like in the word octopus. Can you think of some? I thought of some too. I thought of the word ostrich, olive, and octagon. Nice thinking for your letter O words. This is a picture of the word waves. The sound we hear at the beginning of the word waves is the W sound. Can you make that sound? Yes, that is for the letter W. W makes the W sound just like in our word waves. Can you think of some other words that make the W sound like in waves? Great! I thought of some too. I thought of the words worm, water, and wings. They all begin with W and they all make the W sound just like in the word waves. Nice thinking. We are going to use the keyword bear to help us remember the sound for the letter B. And we're going to use the keyword octopus to help us remember the sound for the letter O. And we're also going to use the keyword waves for the letter W to help us remember the sound for the letter W. Let's try our letter sound chant to use these key words. Remember, They are the keys to unlocking the sounds we hear. I want you to repeat them after me in our letter sound chant. Ready? B, bear. O, octopus. W, waves. Nice job with your letter sound chant.
Writing.
Now it's time to use our arm like a pencil as we practice skywriting our letters. I want you to watch me model first and then repeat after me. We'll start with our uppercase B. Remember, each letter has an uppercase and a lowercase. So we'll start with the uppercase B first. Watch as I model. Starting at the headline, I'm going to drag my finger down all the way to the foot line, come back up to the headline, go towards the right and make a little bump, stopping at the belly line, and then at the belly line making another little bump to the right, going all the way to the foot line. Now I want you to practice with me. Hands and fingers are at the headline, dragging our line all the way down to the foot line, coming back up to the headline, making a little curve and stopping there at the belly line, then making another little curve from the belly line to the right and stopping down at our foot line. Nice job with the uppercase B. Now let's try the lowercase b. Starting at the headline, we're going to drag our finger down to the foot line, come up to the belly line, and make a little curve around to the foot line. Now try with me. Starting at the headline, dragging our finger all the way down to the foot line, coming to the belly line, and making a little curve around, coming back to the foot line. Now let's try our uppercase O. Watch first. Starting at the headline, I'm going to curve it all the way around, coming down to the foot line and curving it all the way back up to the headline like I'm making a circle. Now try with me. Starting at the headline, coming down all the way like a curve to the foot line and going all the way back up to the headline, making a circle for the letter O. Now let's make our lowercase o. We're going to start at the belly line and curve around to the foot line, coming all the way back up to the belly line. Try with me. Starting at the belly line, coming down like a circle, curve all the way to the foot line, back up to the belly line. Last one. Now let's try to make our uppercase W. Watch first. Starting at the headline, I'm going to slant it down a little bit to the right, coming all the way down to the foot line, and then push it back up all the way to the headline, and then do the same thing again. Come back down again at a slant all the way to the foot line, and then push it back up at a slant, going to the headline. Try with me. Starting at the headline, slant it down all the way to the right, coming to the foot line, push it back up to the headline at a slant, coming back down again at a slant to the right to the foot line, and push it back up again to the headline. Last one, lowercase w. Watch first. Starting at my belly line, I'm going to push it down at a slant and stop at the foot line. Then come back up to the belly line and then push it back down again to the foot line at a slant and come back up again to the belly line at a slant. Nice job. Wow, we did all of our uppercase and lowercase letters in skywriting. Nice work.
Closing reflection.
When we see the letter B, how can we remember what sound it makes? Yes, think about our key word for the letter B, bear, and think about the sound that it makes. B. Yes. How can that help us with reading or writing? We've met B, O, and W. In the next lesson, we'll get to know them even better and learn how to write them with pencil and paper. Thanks for joining me today as we got to meet our new letters B, O, and W and practice skywriting them. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. Bye.